Hi guys!
Hey, we're back.
For another episode of Kopitiam Finance. I'm Ryan.
Razim here.
Today we're going to talk about a bit about the economy. Where is it headed to? I think it's been a while since we've met each other. Quite a few, and
that's true.
And so much has transpired since then.
Yeah, economically,
Right.
politically, plenty, right? Plenty.
I think politically wise, unexpected, surprised. I think we were all surprised by what happened.
For sure.
And what else?
Economically, it's not really
like
doing well because of the virus happening around.
Yeah, man.
Rate cuts everywhere. Well, basically disruptions in business in general as a whole, supply chain, ports being closed, lockdowns in some cities. And
it's pretty serious.
it has some effects on business. It has plenty of effects on business. So, but in this case, we're just touching on. In this episode, we're touching on credits.
Yeah, we touch on credit, and we just explain like basic economics, right? If you don't have economics background, for example, what is economics 101? So, as you know, Bank Negara has dropped the overnight policy rate. What and
25 basis points, or in a way 0.25%.
No, 2.5%.
0.25%.
Oh, okay, sorry, okay, 2.5%, okay, yeah. So I think they announced a drop they announced it in January, rate cut.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like then subsequent in March they announced it again. Correct. So why do what's it called? What's the bank?
Central bank?
Why do central banks do rate cuts? Right?
Yeah.
Why?
Economy needs a boost once in a while.
Yeah.
And based on monetary policy, that's the best way to do it, to drive liquidity into the market. In a way, in a layman's term, it's like your interest rate gets lower when you borrow.
Yeah.
So it's more liquidity in the market. Banks have to give out loans at a cheaper rate, and people would like to borrow more, knowing that the price is lower.
Yeah, I think the ideal when it comes to dropping the rate is pretty much like, okay, it is cheaper to borrow.
Yeah.
That's why we talk about credit today. It is not so good to save anymore.
Yeah.
Because your FD rates is going down, I think your deposit accounts rates are also going to go down if there are any. But your FD rates are definitely going down, right? So FD rate last year, remember, it's about 4. A lot of banks are selling 4. This year, we're really looking at 3. So that's 1%. The basis points, I think, since last year has dropped about 75 points, 50 to 75 points within like the year itself. The central bank is doing a good job, I think, in the sense that to cover for the economic downturn that we're seeing, right? The virus is affecting a lot of flights, affecting economic activities. So what it really wants to do is to drive business, to drive more business to borrow, to try new things, to drive the economy.
Some banks are even giving leeway for the installments because of the virus. So the manner that our financial institutions are handling this virus is quite commendable.
I think Bank Negara does a very good job when it comes to handling this. At some point, I think during times of inflation, right? So inflation happens when there's too much money in the economy. So the economy is very heated. Then they will drive the interest rate up, make people save more, spend less, make borrowing more expensive. That is just how central bank works, the economy works, right? And
monetary policy, actually, mainly on that.
Hence, we'll talk about credit this time around.
So this is where, in a way, the price of money is at this point. The opposite of inflation. So we need more liquidity, hence the OPR has been dropped down even further. So in a way, you can say the price of borrowing money is cheaper now, or the price of money is cheaper. So it's
value of money.
The value of
money.
Yeah.
Value of money.
So more or less value is I agree. And it's driving consumers to actually spend more rather than saving
because
more.
They have more money, right? They have more money. Buy more Gucci bags, Chanel, Chanel wallets or whatever. I honestly I don't know, but I mean that's the whole idea, right?
Because the incentive of saving is not as much.
It's not there anymore.
You only get so much when you save, which if you have or you know any alternatives, good for you. But some people just settle for savings account or FD. So this is where
you find you have trouble. You're not seeing your FD moving as much anymore, right? You're not seeing your income, your investment income moving as much because your FD rates are not giving you as good. Not as good, not as good as it used to be.
Not as good, right? But
hence
generally credits on loans in general will be based on this price set by, we call it what, overnight policy rate.
Yes, overnight policy rate.
So for example, mortgage loan, you can see it's BR minus, or they will say base rate plus certain percentage.
Base rate, correct.
So this base rate is depending on what's the OPR rate set by
Central Bank.
So yeah, since we're touching on credit, that's how they priced the loans that we have. And of course, there are plenty of types of loans, like personal loans, mortgage,
your car loans, your housing loan. Okay, mortgage is pretty much your housing loan, your personal loan, your car loan.
Then what else? Credit cards, one of them.
Credit cards, but credit card rates are stagnant anyway. It wouldn't change,
yeah.
Regardless of your VR rate, regardless of your base rate. So let's talk about mortgage, right? Mortgage is relatively straightforward product. Okay, everyone would get a mortgage at some point in their life, right? And this is the best time to borrow because it's cheap.
But dude, the houses are expensive, man.
Houses are also getting cheaper because it is a buyer's market now.
Yeah, it's a buyer's market,
right?
For sure.
I think it has pretty much hasn't bottomed per se, but we're pretty much near the floor price of property. These fixed costs are, we say the land acquisition cost is really fixed, right? Your construction material is really fixed. If your other price is pretty much on your demand, your continued demand, your demand is not there. Of course,
it cannot go any lower. Is that what you're saying?
I think it'll probably go lower than 10-20%, but not like 50% discount.
Okay.
Right, then 10-20% discount. Yeah, okay, substantial. You buy a $100,000 house. $1 million house, $500,000 house. Yeah, that's substantial. But if you are looking to stay in the house, you're looking to sell it away, I think you're pretty safe. If you're looking to invest at this climate, maybe not the best time, right? Unless you can tank it, at least you can take that. Loan, I think is cheap because since how a housing loan works is, imagine this graph that I'm putting on my right hand. Okay, this is your payment and this is your time horizon, right? And your graph pretty much curves upward. This is the breakdown between your interest and your principal. So for a mortgage, for a housing loan, it's on a reducing balance loan, meaning your principal is being reduced at every payment that you make. Okay, hence the interest portion is always very high at first. Yeah. So towards the end of the loan, right, your interest gets lower because more and more principal is being paid. So some people would always get bonus, so this is the bonus time, they will get bonus and then you come in to settle the principal. So their interest would go down. That's what people do. And at the end of the day, if you settle your loan later on in your loan tenure, it may not worth as much because you've already paid down the majority of your interest or your principal for that matter, right? But these are also like flexible rate for loans, right? Yeah. Like a mortgage under a variable rate. So when the BR goes down, your payment goes down. Your bank will send a letter and say, hey, you have to pay. The installment changes, and then your computation of your payment changes, right? So it's a good time to borrow because the fact that it's a reducing balance.
And that's a reducing balance method. And there's also another one called straight line method, which is what you get when you buy a car, for example. Hire purchase uses this. For example, they charge, I don't know, last time it was about 3 something, 2 point something if it's a foreign car. Let's just say it's 3%. And then that 3% is to be put on top of the value of the loan, and then it's to be divided evenly across the years.
It's charged to your loan. Let's say you borrow 50k at 3%. It's charged year on year for 7 or 9 years, which depends on your loan tenure, right?
So there's no point paying off early. There's no point paying more than what the installment has.
You get very little savings. Like towards the end, the banks just don't. Minimal savings. Personal loan also follow the same.
Flexi, like fixed.
Fixed. I think it's fixed. Okay. Like I've taken loan on credit cards. I've taken so I use my credit card limit to take a loan. It's pretty much fixed. I get a fixed payment. It's the same.
Regardless of OPR.
Actually. Yeah, it's the same rate. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, red or PR, you're paying the same rate.
Anyhow, generally banks are offering these two types anyway. So it depends whether if you see the term fixed or you see the term flexi or variables. Hey, wait, what do you call that?
Variable rate, variable rate loan. So some people take fixed, some people take variable.
Yeah. So
what condition? It's more or less dictated by the bank. The banks are dictates what kind of rate you can borrow, right? Yeah. And if you foresee that the interest rate will go up, you would then take a fixed rate loan. Right? If you foresee that the rate will go down, you will take a variable rate loan.
Yeah.
Okay. At this climate, so mortgage is one. I would always recommend buy house on a housing loan. Yeah, it's 35 years of your life tied down. I think that always disturbs people. But honestly, like if you have 100,000, right, you want to buy a house. Excuse me, let's read. You have 100,000, would you buy a house on credit or cash? I always would recommend credit. Having cash with you is always better, man.
If you actually, if your cash is being put to work.
Yeah, if you know how to, I mean, if you know how to use your money, then that's fair. If you don't know how to use your money, then maybe not.
Show off lah, he's just saying that he knows how to use the money.
Not really lah, not really. Even yeah, so that's one.
What else? Personal...
Car loan is pretty standard lah.
Yeah, straightforward.
100,000
car.
Right. You walk into a car, you go into a car dealership. Yeah, that's it.
Over 9 years, 7 years, 5 years.
But the luxury brands today, right? They themselves have a leasing arm to like get the units out of the way. So you can borrow as low as less than 1%. That's what I think Second Carriage does.
Yeah.
What Naza does, also Bavaria does. You know, because they try to push their car out, sell it. So I mean, the price of the car has already subsidized the loan. Yeah, it's cheap at 1%, but when they price the car, right, they've already like
they
priced
price
it
a premium to cover that.
Correct. So I think that's what it does lah. But of course it is cheaper. Even if you borrow from a bank, your car loan is cheaper than your national cars.
Yeah.
Right? Then you talk about personal loan.
Like overdraft and everything. That's
overdraft is one business. But I think there are people with overdraft facilities, like on a personal basis.
Yeah. But mainly high net worth.
High net worth individuals like Razin himself would get an overdraft. So overdraft.
I wish I have it.
Let's overdraft is pretty much like it's a checking account. It's what you call your current account.
Yeah.
Let's say your limit is 100,000. You can draw up to 100,000, and you can just service the interest month on month. You don't have to pay back. Don't have to pay the principal back. Nothing. The principal pay back when you want to cancel the line. So when you have 100,000 to cancel
it's
the
like
line.
RC, isn't it? Like for business.
But RC is fixed, man. It's fixed standard. Man. You take the money out, you put the money back in, right? But overdraft is like, you're gonna buy ice cream truck, for example, 100,000. Okay, take it out. You don't have to explain to no one anything. Just pay interest rate. Similar to RC lah. Similar, very RC. Yeah. We will cover this in another episode of.
There's more business types of loans.
We'll talk about how
for business and so on.
We'll talk about how you can get, because our credit background I think would help. Sort of like what kind of credit you should have to get a loan and all that, and then there's personal loans. Okay, let's talk about personal loans. I have taken personal loans myself.
Okay.
But that was for a good reason. I think that was for an investment.
You can make more out of.
Yeah, more out of the rate that I think sometimes personal loans can be a good type of forced saving.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It can be a good type. I always take loans from credit cards and all that because it's a forced saving for me.
Okay.
Right? I get the money up front, I invest it, I make money out of it, okay, I just pay the interest.
I see.
Sometimes, right, like people feel bad for paying interest, but I think, you know what? There are certain things that the bank is good at doing, let them do it. Let them earn your money. Like just like you want to fix a sink, right? You're not good at fixing sinks. Okay, maybe you can learn on YouTube, whatever. But if someone is good at fixing sinks, just pay them for it, and that's okay.
That's right.
I mean, that's okay. That's how the economy works.
Delegation is key, isn't it?
That's how the economy works, right? If you can't save money, you're trying to save money, or you, but take it for a good reason. Don't take it for a holiday. I wouldn't agree taking personal loans holiday. Like all my personal loans I've taken, right, it's always gone to investments.
Yeah. So it's either I agree with that, and I always put it in a way that if you're taking a loan, whether it's expansion or it's actually
for your personal use, right?
For personal use, it's definitely not expansion. It's like you're not growing the money more. Let's just say you take a 100K loan, and you're doing it for investment that generates net margin minus off the interest for the personal loan, you're getting 2-3%. Fair enough. Yeah. Right?
That's how you make money, right? That's fine. Right? Your money is working for you, right?
So it's good to have more money to make more money. So you take out the loan, get that higher interest rate.
Right.
Fair enough. But if you're taking the loan out and putting it to use of such in a way that pure expenses that you're not generating more cash out of the cash.
I think it's very dangerous.
Wow.
If you can't, like again, you always advocate if you can't afford the lifestyle, don't do it. Right.
Fair.
I've known people who've taken personal loans for weddings and and all that. I think it's very dangerous to start off your relationship or a marriage like that. I think a house is still okay because house is still a house like a mortgage loan is still
utilities there.
Utilities there. Your asset is the house,
Yeah.
right? But your personal loan, right? There's no asset behind. The cash is really taken up front. If you spend it away, there's pretty much no asset.
Fair.
I think that's always like a very fine line that people should keep in mind, like where should they sit, right? What position should they take when it comes to this?
Yeah. I mean, actually, it's a no-brainer, but surprisingly, quite a lot of people are, I don't know, oblivious of this.
Yeah, but people are desperate, I guess.
No, okay, out of desperation is another thing, but some I know that it's not out of desperation, it's out of pure enjoyment.
Yeah.
And that's like, you try to understand, but you just can't, like pure excitement for one day and you suffer for the next, I don't know how many years.
Tough, man.
Yeah.
And then like, I mean, if you've got medical emergencies and all that, like maybe funerals are so expensive. Chinese funerals, at least, they're expensive.
Yeah.
I think those kind of things, I think personal loan, I think it's absolutely okay because these are emergencies. You've got no choice.
Yeah.
Right. But if you want to take it for a trip, don't. As savvy people, don't lah. We advise you. I've taken personal loans. I said like it's expensive because it's not collateralized. Why is it expensive? Because the bank pretty much don't hold collateral over you.
Taking more risk with you.
Right. When it comes to loans, so housing loan is always cheaper because
if anything bad happens, they have the house. Yeah.
But personal loans, they have you. If you don't pay, means you're not good for the money. Then there's nothing to do with you, right? If you spend the money away, there's nothing to do with you.
Because court cases and legal are not cheap anyways,
And even in this climate, let's talk about expansion, right? If you have your house already and you've paid off, that's what you call a refinancing loan.
Oh, perfect, man. It's the cheapest form
this
of
time, right?
personal loan.
Honestly, it's a good time to refinance.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you got money, it's time because you can. Let's wait to stock market bottoms. Let's say, right? We don't know how the economy will pan out. Let's say it's the stock market bottoms, and rates will go down. Take cash out, start buying, start investing.
I totally
like, dude. If I have a house, I can refinance it. Do it. Risky. Like it's very risky, right? Because you're using future income.
Yeah.
Right? People don't like loans. I met people who don't like loans because it's future income. They say, oh, I don't like paying my. Every month I get 3,000 I have to pay. Like I get so stressed.
It does give a certain drive.
But it is some people do it for drive, right? Some say it's for drive, and then it's also a form of forced saving.
Yeah. It's
right, because you're saving for an asset, right? So the bank is giving an asset that you can't afford now.
Yeah. But if you can, in a way, if you can put it to good use and expand the money,
you may have a business idea. It may fail, and of course, no lah. We want your business idea to succeed.
Of course.
Okay, you take a loan out. You must make sure that you can drive the business. Take 100,000 out. Okay, let's drive the business. Let's sort it out. Make sure your cash flow is ready and all that. Absolutely fine. Especially this climate.
Yeah. Well, in every crisis which we are having, not the financial crisis, but we're viruses everywhere. Economics are slowing down. Federal Reserve of the US lowered down their rate for 50 basis points, double what we did. Australia just did that last week.
This is almost like post-global financial crisis rates.
But
almost like after GFC happened, then the rates.
Yeah.
Like at this point, we're so desperate,
And I personally think this is only the beginning. And it's going to get worse. Businesses are not really to begin with, before the virus, the whole global economy is also slowing down. That's why they have all this trade war.
Overheating lah. I think there was overheating. S&P was all-time high. Dow Jones was all-time high.
I think this virus is just helping out or exacerbating it, like making it so much worse.
Yeah.
And it could.
This is the catalyst lah.
Yeah.
The very catalyst, the very beginning of what is going to be like the next few years. So if you have your job now, stay with the job. Okay.
Yeah.
Do well, stay with your job.
But keep in mind, in every crisis, there's an opportunity, right?
Wise words from
If
Rasim.
you know how to take it, yeah. So it depends, of course. So make the right steps, be it in crisis or, I don't know, non-crisis.
Take your credit, what's it called? Your credit score, use that wisely. It sometimes works in your favor. Yeah, paying interest sucks. Making the bank earn money sucks. But you know what? Sometimes it may work in just work in your favor. So don't feel bad to pay interest. Yeah, being indebted, being in debt is a debt-free mindset is very good. But for me, I'm comfortable having debt.
I don't buy that, Because businesses, if you want to expand, or even we treat ourselves, personal, individual, as a business, as a company, you take that to take yourself further. You try to push it. It gives you drive. It gives you more money to leverage to make more money. We live in a capitalistic world, which
you need capital.
That's
capital is money. Money is your capital, guys.
It's not the best system. I'm not a fan of it. But it's just that the game is that way. You play the game where you just play it well.
Unless you're Bernie Sanders lah. He's a socialist.
That's why he keeps on losing.
Big Trump supporter. Okay, let's not talk about that politics because it's not our politics, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Trump.
Our politics also a bit messy right now. But we'll see. I'm quite excited.
We'll see. Yeah.
And I love the fact that let's talk a bit about that. Should we talk about a bit of Malaysian politics?
Whatever we can.
I think Malaysian politics now, right? People are complaining this is happening, but I look at it. Okay, my point of view, my personal opinion is that we are a maturing country in democracy, right? This would teach people the lessons. How does a democratic government work? Was the backdoor government illegal? Not really.
We've done that before. 1970 something.
See, it's not illegal, right? This is
of course it's not illegal. Yeah.
This is how democratic country works, and you voted for these people.
But you feel cheated. But it's not illegal.
Yeah. So next time you go to vote, just be wiser. And this country eventually will mature.
Yeah, eventually.
Hopefully the people will mature. They look at this entire crisis in our government and look at, you know what, I'll vote wisely next time.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the ties? What are the things that happen behind? I think eventually I have faith in this guy.
I can't say for sure. I really can't.
I have faith in this entire thing.
For the best.
In this entire fiasco, I've lost so much money from the market. Right? I'm not happy about it, but I you know what, how it turned out. It's not in my control. It's not in our control per se, because you voted the government 2 years ago. But I think it's a good wake up call for people.
Yeah.
To be aware. Okay, what can happen? What in this country can happen? This is politics. Pretty much politics, right?
Yeah. All
power play. Who wants to see?
Pure power play.
Not going to mention names, but you clearly know who are the protagonists, involved in this whole saga. And we just went, you know what, I've got an opportunity right here.
But credit has to be given to, firstly, it's not illegal. That's one thing.
Absolutely.
But the manner that
how it was done, of course, it wasn't pretty.
It wasn't pretty,
right?
But
it wasn't pretty.
To pull this off takes guts.
Langkah Sheraton, bro.
because we remember Langkah Kajang didn't work. The future, always the future PM.
I'm not against Anwar. I'm not against anyone here.
Yeah.
And
but
it's just how politics is.
I'm just comparing between Langkah Kajang and this. This one didn't work. Just because you have such strategy put in place, it will take guts and it's a risk.
It's a risk. And these guys took a risk. Asmini took a risk.
Wow.
Langkah Sheraton took a risk and it.
I know, at least for now. At least for now.
No one's happy about it, trust me. We are not celebrating or whatever, but we are happy the fact that this is a maturing country. I'm always very happy for the fact that we are a maturing country, maturing democracy.
It's actually a good way to see it, man. I don't see it that way. But I know it's not illegal. We've had unity government back in the 70s. We have a couple of other coalition forming here and then form government.
13, 18, it's all very messy, and this can absolutely happen. Sometimes you go to vote, right? Know who to vote for. Know okay, these guys, what is their end game? What is their plan?
Yeah.
Listen to what's the message behind, right?
Yeah. But you have to be in the know also, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, taking too much.
I think that's all for this episode.
Till next time.
Till next time, guys.
Bye.
See ya.